Hello, my name's Fran and welcome to myboxingcoach.com. So we've got a little session today for you, hopefully give you some ideas to work on this coming week, and it's all about doubling up. So I'm going to show you a short video now that includes 5 ways of doubling up your shots, and then I'll talk you through what I do after I show you this video, and give you some stuff to think about, and also a really cool principle about being slightly dynamic about how you do this. So have a little look at this. Okay, so the first of those combinations, those doubling up, was the jab, so the double jab. Little point about the double jab. When you do throw it, try and make sure that you do turn your shoulders so you do get that rotation. Lots of people throw the jab and the body sort of stays static, and you're actually losing an inch or two on the length of the shot. Secondly, when you double up, think about, to get maximum power in the second shot, you are going to need to retract it. Sometimes people do that and leave the forearm up. So you get 1, 2. So you're never going to get much power in that second jab. Is it wrong to do it? I don't know. Tyson Fury seems to do it all the time, does he? Does that type of thing. But, you know, it's worth getting it out and getting it back. The second one is the double hook to the head. All of these doubles I've shown you in that video, there's something going on. Now, you might want to mention it. You're probably going to want to go back and have a look. But there's something going on in each of these doubles. I'll tell you what it is in a minute. Double hook to the head, always really good, for the simple reason that the first hook can often bring the opponent's guard hand away. So it can, you know, attacking twice at the same spot is sometimes a really good thing to do. Especially if you use the first one specifically to try and drag that shot, that arm out the way, and then really slam in the second one. So double hook to the head, really good. And then the third one, hook to the body, hook to the head, and vice versa. We often, you know, conventioners go low and then go high there or there. But also switch it there and then down below. Again, if you attack the head, there's often openings downstairs. If you attack downstairs, there's often openings up top. The fourth one is the double backhand hook. So for me as an orthodox, it's the double right hook. Double right hooks, so anything you do with your right hand or your backhand requires more energy, more effort than anything you do with your lead hand, because there's much more rotation involved. You've got to really whack that body round. When you double up on your backhand, you have to put a lot of energy into it. Just be aware of that. You probably don't want to do, unless you're super fit, you don't want to do loads of them. But that first one, so it's a hook, but then there's a shift of foot position, so that the first hook is short, and then we shift foot position and make the second hook a little bit longer. So we're shifting slightly out and diagonally. Another really good variation of doubling up your hook. And the final one, we'll just call it flank and centre line. If you think of me having a centre line that you can attack, or you can attack my flanks, if you're doubling up with one of the hands, think about attacking the centre line and then the flank, or the flank and then the centre line. Same principle as I mentioned about the hook to body, hook to head. If you attack up the middle, it'll often bring the arms forward, and that'll leave openings round the side. And the same at the side. If you whack one round the side, it'll often cause an opponent to turn and open up the centre line. So those set two shots, flank and centre line. Now, that little thing I talked about, I call it tap and whack. And so the first shot, if you go back and watch that video, you'll see that sometimes the first shot I'm using, I drop the power down quite a lot. It's a diversion. I always thought that Ricky Hatton was really good at doing this with body shots. Roberto Duran was another master at it, just like he was a master at pretty much everything he did. But it's a really effective way of creating your openings, being dynamic. Tap with the first shot, whack with the second shot. Yeah, it's a really, try it out. Just some stuff for you to work on this week. Every shot doesn't have to nail the opponent to the ceiling, you know. Vary the power. And the first shot is there as a diversion so that you can land that second shot with greater power. Worth thinking about, isn't it? That's stuff for you to work on this week. Download my book, The Beginner Boxer Toolkit, 64 pages, packed full of 7 tools that will help you on your boxing journey for fitness or for whatever else. Okay, I'm going to sign off there. I will see you next Monday. Look after yourself and have a great week. Cheers.